Okay, y'all want them to pay more, but the fans have to do the same thing they do for the NBA.
Right.
You got to show support. You got to show up. You got to buy jerseys. You got to buy shoes. You got to do that. They're starting to do that now. But I have a solution for that, and nobody's going to like my solution.
I'm here.
In women's beach volleyball, let's just say the net is 10. For women, it's lower just a little bit. I'm not saying lower it to 9, 5, 9, 6, but just 9, 9.
Just so we can dunk?
Yes.
No.
No, see?
I feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think
what?
so.
Bro, you dunking and getting, man, trust me, it'll change.
But I still think she need to do OnlyFans, like Shaq said. She need to dunk in her panties.
The self-described queen of college basketball, Angel Reese, has become enraged once more following Shaquille. She was ruined by O'Neal. When Shaq dared to commend Caitlin Clark for the WNBA's quick rise, Reese felt like she crashed her own procession.
Make sure she don't look like a dude. Like she's trying to brand outside of basketball. Yeah, like I'm a woman. I like men.
She tapping into that whole side. She tapping into that whole side of it.
It's a WNBA player to look like me and you. So she's trying to make it seem like
more girly.
Yeah.
The WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick. I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Yo! I'm living beyond my means!
Shaq didn't hold back when criticizing Angel for her fixation on internet critics. He mockingly proposed that, in some ways, responding to trolls served as her life's purpose, reminding her that these people are only speaking because she's received the limelight. Keep working, but don't expect miracles overnight, was his subliminal message to Angel.
What would you want to see me in?
I want to see you in, like, more clothes.
And you know what? We needed a show like this to keep women's basketball exciting. Shall we plunge into the delectable mayhem?
Bitch, and you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, you just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk. Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show dunking. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
what?
God.
What?
God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay, all right.
Bro.
Angel Reese's response to Shaq's recent remarks is a good example of how to miss the mark when the Hall of Famer commended. In the WNBA's recent success, Caitlin Clark wasn't exactly making fun of Reese or anybody else. He was actually honoring the league as a whole, emphasizing how players like Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu. Indeed, Reese has taken women's basketball to an unavoidable level of competition. However, for Reese, who has been the misunderstood underdog for a large portion of the last year, Shaq's remarks seemed intimate. Betrayal.
I think Angel Reese want to sell. I think Angel Reese really don't want to play basketball. I think she want to sell.
Nah.
You look at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want a hoe. She got that hoe spirit. And she a basketball player. Don't know about this. Don't no woman play basketball. Them boys don't no real one shoot no hoop. They learn home economics.
Let's dissect this now. Pun meant, Shaq is a straight shooter. He claims that WNBA players put in more effort than men. He's not incorrect. The league's commitment to teamwork, defense, and fundamentals stands in stark contrast to the NBA's increased one-dimensional fixation on shooting 3 points. Shaq even criticized the NBA's dwindling attendance, comparing it to the record-breaking season of the WNBA. But for Reese, Shaq wasn't the true culprit. His unreserved admiration of Caitlin Clark was a condemnation of the men's game.
Let them be workers for the NBA. Yeah, the WNBA should be workers for the NBA. Yeah, that way, them got to deal with fans that can set them up and trap them. Yeah, let them hold travel with the NBA team and alongside after they get through playing basketball. Them hoes. Y'all give a damn about the WNBA, and now I'm playing.
Furthermore, let's not act as though Clark and Reese's enmity is brand new. Their matchup in the NCAA championship. With Clark's incredible scoring performances and Reese's unrepentant taunting, crafting a story that the media was unable to ignore. However, Clark made use of that opportunity. Reese has appeared caught in time, unable or unwilling to go on, despite being a launching pad to higher heights. from her heyday in college. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has been busy creating history. Her performance at the All-Star Game was not just spectacular, but also revolutionary. The game broke records with almost 3.4 million viewers. Demonstrated that playing women's basketball is no longer a specialty. Clark's charm, along with her indisputable skill, has made her a worldwide celebrity. She is the player who fans can't get enough of, the face of a league that is at last being regarded with respect. That's a difficult pill for Reese to take. Remember that Shaq's remarks weren't limited to Clark. He stated unequivocally that the WNBA's success is a collective effort driven by a depth of talent that the league has never witnessed it before. Athletes such as Aya Wilson, who is still a dominant player on both ends of the court, and Sabrina Ionescu, a fan favorite due of her flexibility, are equally essential to the WNBA's emerge as Clark. However, Reese seems more engaged than those players, who seem happy to let their games speak for themselves in the pursuit of headlines.
Because of women's basketball, whenever you think of Angel Reese, people often mention Caitlin Clark. You've said in interviews, there's no beef, but the media keeps going on. This is your platform, so how do you feel about that situation?
I think just being able to be in that moment of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life. And knowing my 5 fingers and my other finger pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever is crazy.
Consider her expressed dissatisfaction with the media's obsession with Clark, rather than commemorating the leagues. Reese has strengthened the argument that she is being disregarded in favor of success as a group accomplishment. For someone who has received a lot of attention since her shenanigans in the NCAA tournament, this is an odd position. Reese has, if anything, been one of the most talked about women's basketball players, though not always in a positive way. For various reasons, Clark, on the other hand, has a completely different strategy. Petty disputes and staged theatrics don't appeal to her. She is clearly focused on the game, whether she's providing no-look assists or draining logo threes. Clark has a remarkable talent for making the seemingly unattainable seem commonplace, and that's precisely why she's turned into the WNBA's face. Fans watch to witness excellence, not to see who is making fun of others on social media. And Clark does a fantastic job.
Let's not get it twisted. I'm an angel all day. Like, I don't want people to turn it one way and then she think I'm turning my back on.
The fact that Reese and Clark are essentially fighting adds to the irony of the entire situation. For the same reason, both athletes have played a significant role in popularizing women's basketball, demonstrating that the sport merits the same regard and acknowledgement as its male equivalent. However, Clark has welcomed her. Reese seemed more concerned with upholding her position as the league's resident in her capacity as a trailblazer. Queen of drama. And let's take a moment to discuss Shaq's larger argument. His criticism of the NBA wasn't. It was a wake-up call, not just a sentimental lament for the good old days, the over-reliance of the current NBA. The game is now predictable, if not dull, because to three-point shooting. On the other hand, the WNBA's focus on fundamentals. It's a breath of fresh air thanks to strategy and pure hustle. For Shaq, the WNBA's success is evidence that, fundamentally, basketball remains a game of skill and emotion.
Oh, she can't be rookie of the year because all she do is do the flip shots, get rebounds. Just remember all that shit that they say.
If we can call it that, Reese's outburst serves as a diversion from the important things. Something is about to happen in the WNBA. Exceptional, and athletes like Clark are at the forefront. The league's unprecedented viewership. Fans' attentiveness is demonstrated by attendance and merchandise purchases. However, for this momentum to sustain, drama outside the court must not take precedence over the court. Notably, Reese has the capacity to be one of the stars of the WNBA. Her fiery temper and great talent have made her a divisive yet captivating figure. But Reese will need to change her priorities if she wants to genuinely leave her mark. Theatrics and rivalries could make headlines, but they won't keep a career going. Discipline, consistency, and a readiness to change. That's what distinguishes the great from the mediocre.
Do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
Regarding Caitlin Clark, she has already demonstrated that she is deserving of a place among the greatest of all time. Her influence on the sport extends beyond numbers. She has altered public perceptions about women's basketball. Clark has demonstrated that the sport is worthy of celebration as much as observation, and no amount of it is a legacy. Of rivalry can be damage. Shaq's remarks ultimately weren't directed at Angel Reese. They were a league celebration. It is now receiving its just desserts. However, Reese's response serves as a warning that not everyone is prepared for the spotlight to focus on someone else. The WNBA may be taken aback by Caitlin Clark's skill and breaking records everywhere, but Reese's reaction, the real surprise, is that she will end up on the outside if she is careless, observing while the league as a whole advances.
Caitlin plays the right way. I saw it. She makes the right play. Every time, not all the time, she makes her teammates better. She shoots the ball. She's a great player.
Let's now discuss this Athlete of the Year issue. Time magazine bestows such honor on athletes who truly had a big influence on their sport, sparked conversation, and motivated the general public. Clark fully satisfies those requirements. She became the face of college after leading Iowa to the national championship game. Basketball while doing so. Her Nike contract gives the impression that the WNBA as a whole is still in negotiations for free equipment. She has been on every media platform, is a scoring machine, and is setting records for assists. Outlet that humans are aware of. T.O. put it another way. Time magazine claims that she is the epitome of an Athlete of the Year.
Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
However, Angel Reese is out there saying, "Pardon me, did you forget about me?" Her Instagram is booming, her Twitter is bustling, and it's obvious that she's not merely being overshadowed by Clark's celebrity. No, Reese has ideas, and they're not particularly optimistic. You are aware that Reese has a talent for creating drama with a smile if you have been following her on social media for the past year. She is skilled at manipulating people, particularly Caitlin Clark. Reese acknowledges Clark's skill, but don't expect her to remain silent while Clark takes center stage. Reese is not interested in that lifestyle. There is space for everyone if they are prepared to rise to the occasion as women's basketball enters its golden age. The event. Will Angel Reese grasp the opportunity or let it to pass her by? Time will tell. Right now, everyone is focused on Caitlin Clark, the player who has made the WNBA a must-watch on television. Reese can't win that game with tantrums alone, whether she likes it or not.